I knew I was going to take Belle out driving yesterday, so I texted her before I left work. I said, did it rain at all today? She's like, no. Okay, good. So I said, I'm going to cut the grass first, and then I'll come get you. So I get home at 6 o'clock, grab a gas can, go down to the gas station, get gas, come back up. It gets all cloudy as all get out, all fucking windy. I ran through my backyard to cut that, and just as I got done weed whacking the front, then it started raining. I'm like, you cocksucker, if it would have fucking rained.
Oh, well, I told you off air about my adventure yesterday.
Yeah.
In the middle of teaching all these guys how to do this job, it started raining like a sumbitch. Oh, God. There were polo shirts hiding under trees everywhere. Yeah. It was, I mean, for like 10 minutes, it rained like all hell in Delaware Water Gap yesterday.
Yeah, the pop-up showers were everywhere. A tree came down about Sellersville area, blocked up a truck and everything. So they're already detouring that because of a bridge on Indian Trail Road.
Yeah.
So then we had to detour the detour. And you know what? I just guessed. I just started following roads, and somehow, and then of course when I get out, another tree is down on the road. So I look through the tree, no traffic coming. Go around it.
Yeah. I was back in Delaware Water Gap for the second day in a row today. I had to finish up what I started yesterday because having to teach, it kind of slows down the process.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because I'm having to go through step by step and teach what what actually has to go into this. So today, and plus I had car issues. We're not gonna talk about that. But we're gonna. I went back there today, finished up the job I was in the middle of when said car issue happened, and then I had another one. I never knew the old schoolhouse was there in Delaware Water Gap.
What schoolhouse?
If you keep going up through the Delaware Water Gap Nature Preserve, up past Bushkill Falls Road, you're going to make a left onto, I believe it's Church Road.
Okay.
And then off that shoots Schoolhouse Road. There's a Verizon central office right there.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Which is convenient because I had to pee. And then you follow that up a little further, and there's the old school. It's an old schoolhouse that is now part of the Delaware Water Gap National Parks. They use it as a climate controlled place to store artifacts.
Huh.
And a couple of the poles I had to survey were up there. Yeah, actually a pretty neat place. I ended up talking to some of the guys from the National Park Service that were there trimming trees. Because a tree came down on MedEd's line and tore the secondary coming to the building.
Oh boy!
But yeah, interesting couple of days.
I had an interesting commute on Monday. You know, I have these problems with drivers all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I had one happen to me. I've never had it happen to me before. When I told people what the fuck happened, they look at me and go, are you fucking serious? So I'm driving into work and I'm coming down Summit Hill. And there's a blue Escape, just like yours, Bill, right in front of me. Uh-oh. And she's doing about 40 miles an hour, which is fine. But when she took that turn at the bottom of the hill, she slowed down to like 20, 25 miles an hour. I'm like, all right.
Safety first?
Well, that's fine. I'm thinking I'm not going to go down the other side of Bugsy's behind this person because I know what they're going to do. They're going to be riding their brakes all the way down. So you got the little straightaway there. I couldn't pass because traffic was coming. And she's doing about 40 miles an hour. We start going up Bugsy's. Come around the turn. The straightaway is there. Passing zone. Downshift into fourth gear. I put on my turn signal. I get into the passing lane. The bitch cut me off. She pulled into my fucking lane as I was passing her.
Nice.
I had to slam on the fucking brakes. Downshifted in the third. Passed her on the right.
Drop a gear, disappear.
I couldn't fucking believe that.
You know what that reminds me of?
What's that?
A great movie I got to see this weekend.
What movie?
Fast X.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, I'm telling you what. Oh, my God. If you like the vroom vrooms and the boom booms, this had it all. And let me tell you something. Jason Momoa was an okay Aquaman.
Fucking bastard!
He should be the next Joker. He played the villain with such panache and thrillery.
I'm gonna crush your boils in a meat grinder. I'm gonna.
It was such a fun turn off your brain and let's just watch a fun movie. And
Motherfucker!
And they leaned into all the things you don't like about the movies.
Oh God.
I mean, they're very self-aware now of what kind of movies they are.
Yeah.
And dear God, it was so much fun.
Really over the top.
I recommend this. I recommend this to everybody.
I'll have to get Jimmy caught up to speed on them.
That's 10. 10.
And
I will not watch.
the good news is just like Marvel before them, they dropped teasers for the 11th.
Oh no. Oh Lord.
So I recommend it highly. So much. It was such a fun time. Great time. Stop staring at me like
Popular
that.
does not equal good, fucktard.
You really should not do it with your own voice. It's weird.
Speaking of good, I watched our movie on Max.
Uh-huh.
And you do a search for Evil, and I saw this thing pop up last night. I noticed it. It was Evil Lives Here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, 13 fucking seasons. What the hell is this show? And I watched an episode last night. It was about this. It's about people that you live with or associate with that you don't realize how fucked up they are, and then they go off and do fucked up things.
Yeah.
Like, it was a story about this lady. Her and her husband were married, and I guess the guy had a boy from a separate marriage. And at an early age, I guess the kid started acting out towards her.
Mm-hmm.
Andy says no. Keep staring at him. Hi, Andy. Nice to see you.
Hey, dude.
Unfortunately, Andy, you can't hear the sound effects that came that I was shooting out during Bill's dissertation on Fast X. But you had a fucking bastard, motherfucker by Cartman.
Meat grinder.
Yeah, gonna crush your balls in a meat grinder. Lots of good stuff. Wait, Miller just found Discovery ID. Yes, apparently.
No, this was on Max.
Which is part of the Discovery Network.
Okay, well, yeah, but the kid ended up fucking blowing up a whole bunch of places, shooting up a fucking joint.
Jesus Christ. But hang on. Before we go any further, I want to point out our new edition. Bill, it's all you.
Oh, well, one of the, a local candy store is shutting down and getting rid of everything. Everything's at Jenny's, Sweets and More in Lehighton. They have everything in their store was for sale. So when I found that out, I said I want the wheel. Because that deserves to be in a place of honor. I wanted to say I don't want it to see it stored in some dirty basement.
But here we are.
But here, yeah. So, but I also I call this the studio. So
there you go.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it in our studio.
It classes it up a little bit, and now this will it was an icon for that store for 5 years, and now it's gonna be an icon down here.
Yeah, it's really cool. I think we're gonna be able to put it to good use.
Yes.
But what's with the bat phone?
Oh, well, I figure we could use this to have call-ins, people calling in.
It's not plugged into nothing.
Okay, I don't do the technical shit. All right?
I know.
I am the idea man. I bring the stuff.
I haven't had a landline in years.
Speaking of which,
That
Jim,
was your big to-do here?
does that door look familiar? That was the closet that you put together in my house.
Oh, dear Lord.
Jesus
The one in your
Christ.
bedroom.
Yeah, that's my old closet.
Jesus Christ.
It's called repurposing and upcycling.
Well, where was that?
It was out in the back porch. I took the closet apart a while ago. But that's a lot of good wood. You don't just go and get rid of it.
Yeah. You got to upcycle things and repurpose things.
Yeah.
Like the phone.
Doug says, "What's up, crackers?"
Exactly. So, when you figure out how we can use this thing,
I'm not paying for a landline.
no, we don't have to pay for a landline. Google does a Google phone thing. You can have your a phone number that is connected to a phone, but not really a phone. It's some technical mumbo jumbo.
No.
What the hell?
No.
How's it going to ring?
There's a bell inside of it, and it goes. Brrr, don't
It's
you
a
know
60
basics?
cycle. It's a 60 cycle ringer.
Yeah, it's basic
Well,
stuff.
we know that, but it has to
No, you didn't know that. If you wouldn't have asked.
It has to get power.
I said I'm not doing the technical stuff here.
That's what I meant.
We're not doing this. Our
I mean,
our
this is-
call-in portion of the show is Facebook Live. Anybody wants to, anybody can join us on Facebook Live and ask questions.
Evening, Brian.
You gotta move your headphone.
We're getting there.
This
Look,
is why,
it's baby steps.
this is why we can't have nice things.
No, we have nice things. It's a beautiful phone. I mean, it's red. How many red phones do you know?
A lot.
I mean, personally.
A lot.
You don't. See, nobody has a red phone.
You,
And look, see this? Look at that.
Doug says, "Don't ever spoil a good piece of wood."
Look at that. That is corded.
I know.
Okay? When was the last time you saw a corded phone?
When I worked for Pomerton Telephone Company.
I know you have them in your house.
In my office, you dumb shit.
Actually, I saw a corded phone today when I was in the Verizon CO.
See that? I
Yeah,
mean,
the phones at the counter are wireless, but the one in my office is
people are
weird.
going to tune in and this is an antique. Or that's an antique.
Yeah.
You're an antique too, pretty much.
So are you.
You're antiquier.
Yes, you're antiquier.
Hey, those are my words.
No, Jim said it.
Don't ever spoil a good piece of wood.
That's right.
That's grandfatherly
Dude,
advice
I gotta-
right there.
shit.
That is grandfatherly advice.
Yeah, it is. I got to tell you a story about my day today.
What? He brought up wood.
Well, ruining a good piece of wood. I got to admire. It reminded me of this. I got to admire the ingenuity of the crackheads in Monroe County.
Oh, my God.
So I get sent out on a damage claim. Okay. And I got lucky because the line crew was there repairing said damage claim.
Uh-huh.
Normally, if I get a damage claim, a pole has come down for some reason or another.
Yes.
This one is a damage claim to replace cable. Stolen cable.
From the pole.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Ooh.
They cut the cable off of the conduit going up the pole from where it comes out of the manhole. Okay, the manhole is 600 feet away at the road. They cut the fucking cable at the dip where it comes out of the conduit.
Mm-hmm.
Then they went to the next pole. The crackheads climbed the tree next to the pole and cut the fucking cable there. They stole 600 feet of 900 pair and 600 feet of 1,200 pair cable.
Huh.
All that work for about $30 worth of copper.
I'm thinking that too. And that's 30. Is that $30 if they strip it themselves, or? If
Well,
they,
no scrapyard is going to take a 600-foot chunk of communications cable because they know you done stole the shit.
yeah.
So you can't even, and it's 24 gauge wire. You're not going to sit there and strip 1,800 pieces of 24 gauge wire.
And these geniuses are going to put in a fire to burn it off.
They burn it off, so you're getting scrap copper prices. You're going to get $30 for all the copper. Dude, just come to my house, sell me something, I'll give you the fucking $30.
Wow.
You know? That's one good thing about living in an area with a lot of meth heads. You might luck into a fucking deal at the local gas station.
I don't even go to local gas stations around here.
Jesus. Yeah, that was a good one today.
Oh, wow.
And like I said, the line crews were there pulling the cable in. Doug says $30 is $30. Yeah, but all the work that went into getting that $30 is... you could have made more at 3 hours working at Burger King
Yeah.
for a hell of a lot less work. Like, I'm 49 fucking years old. I ain't climbing trees no more. You know? And
Meth makes you spry.
yeah, meth keep you spry. And you know, I'm an engineer now. I ain't getting dirty. I ain't fucking pulling shit through a manhole no more. No, ain't happening. I tell people to put shit in a manhole. But yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one today.
There are so many easier ways to make money that don't involve climbing under vehicles and taking catalytic converters off and all that. Just become a priest and like save people for $5, a saving. Easy. It's easy money.
Yo, I could do that. I am ordained.
Yeah, but you don't even have to be ordained. You could just get a costume of a priest and charge people $5 to listen to their confessions.
See, now thank you for reminding me. I actually have to get on to...
I thought, what?
I have to get on and order the stuff for my costume for this year.
Thought for a minute there he was going to start confessing I was going to make $5.
No. We ain't got that kind of time, buddy. We ain't got that kind of time.
Although, to be quite honest, I am thinking of a new side hustle now.
Well, there you go. But, I'm doing an evil priest gimmick at the haunted house.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Back where Chainsaw was, okay, in what used to be the altar room.
Yes.
Chainsaw is moving all the way back to the corner. I'm going to be in what was the chainsaw room, in the altar.
Okay, where's the...
Chainsaw's going back in the mannequin room.
Really?
Yes. It's going to be right in the corner.
Huh.
These are conversations that only make sense to so few people.
Yeah.
Oh, the chainsaw's in the mannequin room now.
Doug says Doug says he's not pulling nothing through manholes either. That's right. But I came up with my character's name for the year.
Ah.
Yes. We will be introduced to Father Samael Karras. Samael is the angel of death.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right.
Father Karras was the priest from The Exorcist.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Father Samael Karras.
Okay, works.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to be in the altar room
Yes.
where...
The nuns were, right?
No.
Okay.
Out the back, once you get past Doug and through the cage.
Who?
Doug, we're
Yeah, the meat room.
The meat room.
Outside.
Past the
You're
meat room.
outside.
Yeah, past
Got
the
it.
meat room, through the cage. The next room where Mark has like the satanic altar.
Yeah, I
painted
got
on
you.
there.
I got it.
Oh,
now.
yes. Where the chainsaws used to be.
Yes, that's what I just said. You fucking nitwit.
But that's where you're going to be?
Yeah,
That's a big room.
yeah. Well, I'm a big presence.
He'll hold his ego. Damn it, you beat me to it.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. You get to go from Doug right to me,
And then the chainsaws with the
and
mannequins.
then the chainsaws. No, the mannequins I think are gonna be gone.
Oh.
But yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. It's a role I'm gonna be able to really play around with. We're gonna get my my pulpit back out. We're gonna do. I got plans, dude. I have to get onto Amazon and order my clergy shirt. You know, like my priest shirt. I'm ordering it in red, and I'm gonna order the tab. But instead of the white tab, because I can't get a black tab, and instead of dyeing it completely black, we're gonna make it look like the evil is creeping down.
Okay, I got you.
I got
So
you.
like the black bleeding down.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have Linda. Shape my beard into a point and probably dye it jet black, and then with the bald head.
Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Now I was thinking with that one guy was Chris Canyon's friend.
Hold on one second. Andy, have a good night at training. Andy's off to wrestling training.
Oh, boy.
Have a good night, Dr. Tox. My favorite Western half of the country wrestler. All right, have a good one, Andy. Doug says they may not make it past us.
They still shoving him in the cage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, we could. Between me, if I can get Randy to come back and reprise Mr. Crinkles, between me, Doug, Randy, and me, forget it. Forget it. That shit would be over. But anyway,
All right.
You were saying?
No, I can't remember the name of he's the Satan preacher.
Father James Mitchell.
Is that his name now?
Yeah.
No, whatever.
With Canyon.
Yeah, but I thought he had a.
He was Daryl Van Horn.
Yeah, but I thought he had a name.
The Sinister Minister.
That's it.
But yeah, it was always Father James Mitchell, the Sinister Minister.
That's it. I couldn't remember. I knew it was like.
I used that when I did the monk character before.
Right.
The Sinister Minister, the Prince of Pain, the Deacon of Darkness, the Pope of the Pulpit, or the Pope of whatever. I came up with a bunch of stuff.
Pope of the rope.
Ooh, would you like to see the Pope on the end of a rope? Do you think he's a fool?
When I see